Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis III, where we have a new emperor, and it's us! Hey! So, we don't have much imperial authority, and, as I mentioned at the very end of the last episode, Brunswick is quite a pain in the ass. They're still spying on us, trying to finance revolts and all, and I think they've been, a nuisance in our back for enough of it. For long enough. I tried to mend relations with pretty much everyone else. I mean, they don't, because we're the emperor, there's no emperor to, help them out when they're attacked by us. Unfortunately for them. So we're gonna go and convert them. Frankfurt, Cologne, Switzerland, and the Hansa might want to help them. And Denmark, but Denmark has lots of their provinces under has lots of provinces that are not under control by them even, so I'm not sure how much of a fight they'll be able to put up. But of course we're automatically called allies, so they can deal with Frankfurt probably if Frankfurt decides to join. The whole thing. We have lots of allies here. If we take a look at the religious mode, there's quite a few countries in Germany that we've started to convert. And also if I take a look at the diplomatic mode, all these countries is countries that have alliances with us or are our vassals. So we have a bunch of allies now. Also we have a bunch of marriages with all the bigger countries, so we might just be able to, deal with our own shit, because Brunswick is has annoyed me has annoyed me one time too much, and they're gonna pay the price now. Well, we weren't the emperor, it was fun and all, but now that we're not having any of this. Not anymore. Anyway, let's declare war on these assholes. Burn these heretics! Move over there, you move over here. Also have an insane amount of land supply limit now, because by being the emperor we got invested with additional plus 80 in that whole regard. There's a lot of bonuses that you get just for being the emperor. You get a few more diplomats, magistrates, spy efficiency, and also stability investments, manpower increase, and force limits, So being the empire really helps, Anyway, let's give them the full payment. Denmark have honored their alliance. Ooh, interesting. Aachen, Frankfurt 2. Cologne 2. Well, we're gonna dismantle all these remaining unaligned provinces now. Well, anyway. Let's actually make a switch. I think I would like to have you somewhere closer to the front. Meanwhile, you can go and fortify Franken. Oh, Franken. Alright, there goes their army. Hansa is taking control. Interesting. Let's park our ships right here. I don't think Denmark has enough ships to deal with us. At least I very much doubt it. So Sweden, if you want to, start sieging Denmark again, now would be a good time. I'll give you more time this time than I did last time. Apologies. Where are these guys coming from? Oh, who is these? Reagan rebellions. Jesus, man. Just fucking stop it with the fucking spying action. Anyway, I don't need siege regiments here. Just go and check Lauenburg. Alright, Cologne is already under siege with someone else. Bye. I'm moving to Holstein. Doing the same. Portugal under the military alliance with Hansa. Well, that could technically be fun. So quite a few people are already marching to Bremen, so we don't need to. There's their fleet, by the way. Let's try and engage them. Now Portugal's taking over. No way. Well, we can go back here again. Alright, and the Marines can take care of Jylland. Where are you going? Is there anyone who's not being sieged yet? Doesn't look like it. Can march here then. Might also have to send some visitors to Portugal at some point, but not yet. What about these guys? Hi. What does he have there? Come on. They want to join them? No. 15th, 3rd. Ah. God damn it. I just started to lose. Patch, move on. Oh, we still won somehow. Fleet is anchored in Skeland, right? Obviously. How we lost that, but how the hell is going on there even? Don't I need more guns? Allies for some reason. So our islands here will stay safe because most of their recent additions have been from there. Right now I don't have any capacity to send my fleet over, along with the Marine Corps. So once we take Yelland, I'll probably want to send the Marines over to Portugal again. Maybe I even want to do that right now. Maybe not to Portugal, but over here. Good. Yeah, let's go and do that. Really help our case if the British fall. English, I mean. Englishmen. So Brunswick's over. Right, the Danish had a fleet here. Or to increase the size of that fleet at some point anyway. There seems to have been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Friedrich III. Since he was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Königsberg. Well, I don't really care about either losing legitimacy or prestige. Let's lose some legitimacy, I guess. And also let's expand some influence real quick. So, what's the situation here? Hills. Ugh, obviously, need to attack into something that has freaking hills. And they have a leader too. Ugh. That is why. Pretty sure we're gonna lose this, so I'm gonna save and probably reload it from this point, but just in case we don't, because we're awesome, would help us out if we would win this. This Hamburg goes over, alright. Could also transfer them with ship somewhere else. We're gonna help Luxembourg with their siege effort again, because last time that took like forever. And I'm afraid I don't really have that much time this time. We won the naval battle. How are we doing here? One. For us? If I want to follow them, because they still have more people than we do. Let's just stay right here, right where we are. Give them a breather. Meanwhile, we can pick up that army here as soon as done sieging Bremen. No. Switzerland wants to get out. No, I think Württemberg and my southern allies are doing a decent enough job at this point. No, Switzerland has an army here and I have nothing to oppose them. If my allies will. Württemberg has claims on this, however. Wondering what kind of army I can send down there on short notice. Let's just end this with a white piece. Sorry, Württemberg. But looks like you're not winning this without my help, and I really can't provide any significant help down there at this point. Denmark wants white peace. Do I want white peace, however? Again, I could take over this province, probably. But is that really worth it? So far, we haven't lost much. However, if I take a few more provinces, I could maybe get them to, you know, cancel some treaties and all, so that we don't have to deal with them anytime soon. Also, wanted to give Sweden some time to siege things this time, so let's actually just continue with them. Alright. That is done. Leaves Hanover the only one around here that's not done yet. Right. What's Frankfurt doing? That was blocked. Pirates. Let's build a package of ships for North America. I think 2 war galleon and 3 more frigates should be a significant enough upgrade. Okay. Portugal is here. The Danes too. Oh, Hanover? We'll get Hanover, please. And also, you can start moving over here. Unless their fleet is still cruising around somewhere, but apparently they're not. I can't remember wiping them out. Zone. One is being sieged by regiment. Okay. Because almost everything's going well so far. I mean that Portugal had to intervene is a little bit unfortunate, but I think we can deal with it. Over. So, Denmark, would you be willing to consider that and revoke some cores on Gotland? It's been some time that we hadn't. Oh, I didn't get the Swedish time to do anything. Never mind that. They probably want to get this back because they're sieging it, you know, in a very motivated fashion. So let's actually just going. It's not like they're making. It's not like they're, you know, any serious issue at the moment. Dawn is over. That went fast. Another one really fast. Lightning. fast. Anyway. Wish Hanover was progressing quite as quickly. Yay, both these provinces are now considered part of our, you know, core. Oh, Sweden managed to get a few provinces. Yeah, you have claims on both of these? Technically on that, but you might not, you know... I don't want to get that much infamy, to be honest, Sweden. Be willing to give you one, but not much more than that, really. So let's see what kind of deal we can get. Everyone is 4. Oof. Since that province is not really that relevant, I think I'm just gonna not get mine. Let's give Sweden one. Have them renounce a few claims. Where almost Norway? Norway exists? Where the hell is Norway? Supposed to be in Finnmark, but where's Finnmark? Back there? Oh. Okay. Well. We could push on and try and, you know, get them to also convert. Which would be fun, but it's not really our goal, right? Well, nothing's really stopping us either way, so might as well go on. Still sitting pretty here. Oh. So, Hansa sieges are not over yet though. Still Lübeck. Yo, Sweden, if you want to make a separate peace with them, you know, be my guest, then I don't have to take the infamy hits. Because I'd really prefer if I wouldn't, you know? I like giving you stuff because you've been good allies so far, but I don't really want to take the infamy hits for you. Glad to take enough infamy hits on my own. Yeah. Not on any major fights now. Let's also upgrade our mortars. Bullhorn mortar. Oh, that ship coming. Not sure where it was coming from, but I saw it coming. Well, not going anywhere. I want to seek a naval confrontation against Portugal again, just to see if our fleet is doing better now. I still have a larger fleet. Well, we have twice their big ships, similar amount of small ships and galleys, and I still have like a whole frick ton of transporters, which are worth more in the fight than I'd like. Let's take a look, at least. Dip our toes in, you know? With the size that we've evolved to, we should also strive to become a proficient naval power, and not just, you know, focus on land combat anymore, like in the past. We were afraid of Bohemia, Austria, Poland, and Lithuania, you know, way back. Those were some times. Different times. Okay. Okay, apparently the siege in Cologne was done successfully. Very good, very good. Whoever did that, good job. I believe Cologne is also an elector. Good. I don't really need to annex them, I also don't really need to vassalize them, I believe. No, I don't need to vassalize them. But we're gonna force religion on them. And we're gonna revoke some cores here. Even though they are Köln, I could force them to revoke their claim on Köln. Well, revoke those here, and on Trier at least. Aachen is now also ours. I'm gonna revoke a claim on Brunswick because I'm about to take that one. The other ones I don't quite care as much because they're not, you know, under my protection at the moment. So you can just add that money, I guess. Long, the Holy Roman Emperor member state has converted to the true faith, which gives me more imperial authority. You know, that's why I'm doing this. I want more imperial authority. I can use the imperial authority to start enacting a chain of reforms. At the very end of these reforms, I could just, you know, currently annex the entire empire into a single nation state, which would be damn amazing. Not sure if we're ever gonna get there, but in order to do any of these, we need to have imperial authority. Then everyone gets to vote on it. Not entirely sure how the voting process happens, but probably they need to like me, so there's that. So I'll try to get on everyone's best side now, you know? Don't need to be the aggressor much, but you know, Brunswick was just pissing me off a little bit too much. So they needed to be taught a lesson. You think you can mess with the Emperor? You could try, but the Empire strikes back. Dun dun dun. Okay. So, I think we can also now make peace with Denmark. They're pretty much spent. Do we have any rich provinces? Be worthwhile sieging? Just you know, finish all of them, but not gonna get through here. Not with that army. So probably not gonna do that. Let's just. So, how about religion? And then, well, I believe I gave, you know, Sweden enough time to try and annex provinces in their own separate peace agreement. Actually, they cannot be pushed because Portugal is the main combatant now. I forgot. Anyway, but at least resolve all these claims, including that one too. Why do I have a claim on Gwynedd? They don't want to give up Gotland. Why do they want to give up their claim on Gotland? Uh-huh. Well. How about this deal? Also spend some more prestige again. Spend it on Bavaria, I guess. Bavaria? Alright, so another Protestant nation, another happy potential friend for the future. Anyway. Just all move out of here. There's some Portuguese army coming, but they're moving to Celtic Sea. Trying to intercept. Way down here. Same with you. Walk all the way back down here. So, Brunswick, and Hansa, and Frankfurt. Our next goals. And Frankfurt is progressing, I hope. Alright. Want a minor skirmish here. I think I can call you back now. I'm not entirely sure where the Portuguese army went off to. There was a Portuguese army here at some point, but I don't see him anymore. I might as well get out. Right, Hanover's over. Good. A very special treatment for you, Hanover. I don't want to annex anyone here. I'm gonna take Brunswick for myself. And then you're also gonna release Bremen that you unlawfully acquired, you know? Why does Clement have claims on both Stade and Hanover? That's not what I want, really. Well. That's a snag that I didn't quite anticipate. Why does Bremen have a claim on Hanover? My original plan was to release, you know, the Bremen, the state, not, you know, Bremen, the city that's part of the Hansa. Which also gives me imperial authority because I released, you know, former imperial, states. However, with them getting both Stade and Hanover, Brunswick would just cease to exist, so it doesn't really gain me anything, because I get a new one, but one of them just, you know, disappears. So I don't think I should gain anything from that. I think in that case, I would rather gain more by forcing them to convert. I can't see freaking deals with Switzerland. Not sure what Switzerland has to do in our internal affairs, but they don't need to be here. I believe it's Holstein. Holstein apparently has a claim on Stade. Well, I guess you can keep your deals with Switzerland, and we're just gonna release Holstein. Right. Prince restored. Like a phoenix, Holstein, the Holy Roman Emperor member, has risen from the ashes. Good. And Brunswick is converted to true faith. Alright. Holstein is not part of the true faith at this point, but we'll work on that. Good. Okay. Next, I don't think there's anything you can release. So, negotiations with Hansa, I could release Bremen? I could release Hamburg at least. Which I don't believe has ever existed in the game because Hansa kind of starts, you know, with Bremen, Hamburg, and Lübeck. But technically, apparently as an entity, Hamburg can exist, so probably gonna do that as soon as we're done sieging Lübeck. Okay, do we need any particular additional incentive to include a white peace at that point? Peace, you would accept that, okay. I don't need to send an expedition down there, apparently. There's another point. You can stay in Holland for some time for some repairs. The Hansa fleet over there, though. Deal with that. Take over some of their ships. Okay. Go away. Where'll they go? Well, I didn't go here, apparently. Went away over there? Alright. Possible they want to go to my colonies over here. Well, I don't really want to follow them, to be honest, so I'll just maintain our position at Helgoland. Fight. Fight. Not blight. Fight. There's a Portuguese fleet. Whole bunch of transport ships. Well, see you later, alligator. Guess we can go in here real quick. Load up on the Marines again. So do you have more reasonable offers? No, of course not. Forget about it. No, basically we're just waiting on Lübeck to finish. The Hansa fleet is coming back. Thank you for those ships. Adler von Lübeck. I believe that's a special ship that you built with one of the first national decisions. Or you built a prototype of an advanced warship. Oh, it's ours. At this point, it's probably, you know, outdated, but... Not even a galleon? What the hell is that? Light ship? Someone was very creative in naming that one. Actually, it's a flight, so it wasn't that ship. I believe the name can also just appear randomly, so it might not have been that one, that particular ship. All right. Head back to Hinterpommern for, you know, repairs, tea, that sort of thing. Oh, Frankfurt! I almost forgot about you. Siege is still going, I hope. Doesn't even has some guns. Good. Who knows what they're doing? So I'm gonna send some more money to Austria. I have enough money anyway, so I can just throw it at people. No reason for me to, you know, further beat down on Bohemia or Austria. We're all part of the Holy Roman Empire now, kinda, sorta. So I should, you know, keep them around, and if they're attacked, you know, protect them. No hard feelings for, you know, things that happened in the past. Our father's wars do not need to be our wars, is what I'm saying. Oh, you're standing in the wrong place. Okay, I can also make peace with you guys now, though, because I didn't siege it, but Meissen did again, who want to make everything more complicated. But I don't really want much. Stop. I don't really want much, to be honest. I don't really want to nex anything. I can release Hamburg, as I mentioned. I'm gonna force religion on you. And then I want some of that sweet, sweet money that you have lying around. That's actually gonna be all. Right, Hamburg has risen from the ashes, and Hansa has accepted the true faith. Good, now we just need to end this war with Portugal. I don't really care under what conditions, to be honest. Would accept white peace. Okay. You accept giving me some money as compensation? Apparently you will. Okay. Or is it would be interested in revoking? Maybe not. Well, then just give me some money. I have lots of money, man. No, probably not outrageous amount as we do, but... Oh! Oh, come on. This is gonna end, right? No! Oh, that does end eventually. Well, I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. Well, that was a particularly profitable venture. Got our imperial authority up from, you know, 3 to 53. Got a whole bunch of money out of that without really breaking much of a sweat. I think we've been in worse wars, right? So, and I also got Brunswick that I need. Great. All right, that was pretty successful. Let's take a look at what more we need. Dresden, Leipzig, and Turing are the only ones left, so it would be these three. Leipzig I can annex whenever I feel like it. Thüringen I cannot, because we don't have any relations with them, so I probably need to go to war with them at some point, or figure out how I can kindly ask them to convert so that I can vassalize them and then take them over. You know? Thuringia I could also annex whenever. Alright. Anyway, there might be a war against either one of these. Not sure. It's probably not going to be a very interesting war because neither of them has any large allies. I mean, Anhalt, for instance, is allied with the Palatinate, which further allied with Austria. Okay, maybe we don't want to try and find a peaceful solution to that particular problem. Not that we're that afraid of Austria, but you know, we don't need to shed more blood than we really need to. Anyway, not entirely certain what our next fight is gonna be, but maybe it's a big one again, maybe it's just a walk in the park where we get really huge benefits out of it. Who knows, but we'll see that next time. Have a good one.